There's no such thing as bad publicity. Attributed to P.T. Barnum, the saying fit his time when he didn't care what people were saying about his circus, just as long as they were talking about it. Nowadays, the power of the internet can destroy people, adding more punch to Mark Twain's saying, "Don't pick a fight with people who buy ink by the barrel." Some businesses and people are so afraid of bad publicity, they'll do anything to avoid it, including the despicable and irrational. Which is why today's Saturdays in the Psalms on Morning Minutes in the Bible asks why so many are afraid to talk openly about their faith in God, when, as King David proclaimed, God's majestic name is publicly proclaimed by the heavens above, Psalm 8 and Psalm 19. Psalm 8, an expression of wonder at God's concern with man, begins and ends with a loud declaration of God's majesty. O Lord our God, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above all the heavens. Verse 1. And, O Lord our God, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Verse 9. Majesty is an adjective describing the nature of God's name. By definition, his name is impressive or beautiful in a dignified or inspiring way. Saying his glory is displayed by the stars means they give God praise, honor, or distinction extended by common consent. In other words, the heavens above us, including the sun, the moon, and the stars, are God's publicity. Only the truly irrational can look at them and reject God as creator. In Psalm 19, verses 1 through 6, we find an even lengthier explanation. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pours out speech, and night to night reveals knowledge. There is no speech, nor are there words whose voice is not heard. Their voice goes out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them he has set a tent for the sun, which comes out like a bridegroom leaving his chamber, and like a strong man runs its course with joy. Its rising is from the end of the heavens, and its circuit to the end of them, and there is nothing hidden from its heat. When it comes to praising God, let's not be afraid of a little bad publicity, as long as it's about our genuine, obedient faith, not for doing or saying something despicable or irrational. In the end, there's only one critic we must care about, God. And part of his judgment is based on whether or not we join with the heavens in declaring his handiwork. Thank you for watching today's Saturdays in the Psalms on Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.